Hello and happy Lent, or I should say happy Ash Wednesday. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what Ash Wednesday is, because on Ash Wednesday we receive ashes on our forehead. It's a sacramental, which means that it's an external sign. The ashes that we receive are actually ashes that are taken from the palms that we wave on Palm Sunday for the glorious triumphant entrance of Jesus into Jerusalem. And we take those and we burn them, and they turn into these really dry ashes that we then place on our forehead. The idea is that this is an external sign that is intended to express an internal reality. That external sign is really things that we do that transform us, right? It's kind of like we often think of penance as being something that we do in response to something that we've done wrong. Like you sin, therefore you go to confession, or David and Israel didn't follow God's commands, and so they sat in the courtyard in ashes wearing sackcloth. But I'd like to challenge that a little bit. I'd like to challenge the idea of penance as not so much a reaction to something that you've done wrong, as much as it is a proactive reality that we're doing in order to achieve a higher good. It's more along the line of like an athlete training themselves for competition. Those Olympians were just getting done with the Winter Olympics, and football season has just ended not too terribly long ago. Those elite athletes train themselves. They give up all sorts of things in order to perform at their best and to become the best people or best athletes that they possibly can. I would challenge you that penance is actually the use of physical things and doing external practices that transform not only our behavior but our moral character and how we respond to temptations and those external realities of life. It's these external things that we do that actually change who we are. That's the reason why we have sacraments and sacramentals, because the external reality informs who we become internally. So this Lent, I would challenge you to practice things, to give up something or to take something on that's going to be external, important to you, but will also transform who you are into the fullness of who God has intended you to be. The key concept of the gospel today is to start today, though. It's to start here and now, to become that person that God has created you to be. Thank you, and have a wonderful Lent and a wonderful Ash Wednesday.